Hey you, and welcome to today's Keeping Yoga Simple practice. As you can see, I am outside today because what I want to film today, I don't quite have enough space to film it in my room the way I'd like to, and for you to be able to see what all I'm doing. So, full disclaimer that I do somewhat live in a noisy area. I live close to a airport and there's cars passing by. So if the noise is bothersome, I apologize in advance. I'm not sure how much my mic is picking up on the noise around me, but hopefully it's not too much. If it is, please let me know in the comments and then I'll work on doing voiceovers whenever I have to film outside in the future. So for today's practice, I will be guiding you through a few rounds of kneeling sun salutation. This sun salutation practice is something I love to practice whenever I'm just not in the mood to do a full out sun salutation practice, or for moments where I'm feeling really stressed out and overwhelmed with life, because I include a lot of child's pose in this sun salutation, which is really helpful in calming your mind and recentering yourself. So with that being said, we'll get started in child's pose. We'll come into a tabletop position. We'll take the knees out to the sides of our mat and then bring the toes together and send the hips back to rest on the heels. You'll reach the arms out in front of you and bring your forehead down to the mat. And this is our child's pose. Feel free to check the adjustment of your head to find what's most comfortable to you. Gently close your eyes and begin to allow yourself to tune into this moment. Reminding yourself that this is your time to practice, to be, to breathe, and be present with yourself. Begin to draw your awareness to your breathing. Notice how when you inhale, how your belly presses up against your thighs. And how when you exhale, it draws away. We'll begin to take 3 rounds of deep breathing to start establishing our Ujjayi breath. So you take a nice deep breath in, exhale out through the mouth, making a sound. So, nice deep breath in, sighing out through the mouth. We'll do that 2 more times. Nice deep breath in, exhaling out through the mouth. Last one. Nice deep breath in, sighing out through the mouth. Cultivating our Ujjayi breath by now keeping the mouth closed. As we inhale, constricting the back of the throat, and exhale, constricting the back of the throat, all while keeping the mouth closed. So take a nice deep breath in. Exhale out to the mouth. Exhale, keeping the mouth closed. Nice deep breath in. Exhale. One more time. Deep breath in. Exhale. Releasing the Ujjayi breath for a moment to allow your breathing to return to normal. And I want you to remember that as we move throughout these sun salutations, to incorporate that Ujjayi breath. We'll now begin our kneeling sun salutations by taking a nice deep breath in. And as we inhale, we're going to lift up the head and chest from the thighs, reaching our arms up to the sky, coming onto our knees, gaze at the hands. And as you exhale, bring hands to heart center. Inhale, press the hands back up to the sky. And as you exhale, we'll sweep the arms down and back to the mat, coming into our child's pose. Inhaling, lifting up. Arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, sweep the arms down, bringing the hands back down to the mat. On this next inhale, we're going to roll up, bringing the hips forward and the chest forward, coming into a high cobra. Exhale, we're going to lift the hips back, bringing the toes together into our child's pose. So we'll inhale, lift up, arms reach up to the sky, gaze at the hands. Exhale, we'll bring hands to heart center. Inhale, we'll reach the arms back up to the sky. And as you exhale, we'll send the hips back, bringing the arms back down to the mat, coming into child's pose. We'll inhale, lift up, drawing the chest and knee, hips down for our high cobra. And then you'll exhale, send the hips back. One more time. Inhale, we'll reach the arms up to the sky, gaze at the hands. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, we'll press the arms up to the sky. Exhale, we'll sweep the arms down, coming back to our child's pose. Allowing ourselves to just rest here and notice how we feel. Notice if our mind feels a little bit calmer. If we feel a little more connected, a little more settled. In comparison to how we felt before we began this practice. Noticing how when we move our body and we breathe deeply and intentionally, how it brings us back to center, back to our inner peace. On your next inhale, I want you to slowly lift up and come to a seated position. Making sure to take your time, because there's no need to rush. Bringing the hands to heart center, I'll close this practice out with my favorite mantra. I'll say it in Sanskrit. In English, it means, may all beings be free from suffering, and may my thoughts, words, actions, and deeds contribute to this. Gently closing the eyes, take a deep breath in, exhale, and I'll say the mantra. So, deep breath in. Om. loka samasta sukino bhavantu. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Take a nice deep breath in. Gently opening the eyes. I'll take this moment now to say thank you for joining me for this practice, and also say thank you to yourself for making time to be with your mind, body, and spirit. I'll see you in the next one.